Hi, Dr. Morse. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom. You are a living angel. Oh, thanks, honey. I love you too. Thanks. We be trying. I would like to know for someone with weak thyroid, parathyroid, and sensitive teeth. Yeah, now remember that little hiccup. Just remember this, guys. That little hiccup could be pituitary. And you could be working on that parathyroid. I had a case, I worked on her parathyroid so much, and she never got things that just didn't happen. The varicose veins didn't pull in like I thought they should have and everything else. And then I go, freaking pituitary. So after I started working with her pituitary, everything turned on, everything cleaned up again. Yeah, I missed it. You know, that's just through the years. You know, it can't be perfect. So that's why I teach you guys. Whatever I miss and whatever I've learned, I'm going to teach you guys. That way you guys might not miss it. You know, then we can help people more and better and faster and all that. You know, a lot of sick people. I find almost all fruit is acidic. Oh, I tell you, it is a tough world with the fruit too. I agree with that. But even though that's true, it still has it is the top energy food of the planet. It is full of electrolytes. It is the greatest food we can go to. And even when your body gets more acidic, you can feel like the fruit is acidic too. That's another case too. The more acidic you get, even vegetables. I mean, you can get so acidic, guys, that you can get so acidic you can't even take water down anymore. Don't let yourself go that far, because now we're baby stepping you out of that, and you don't want to do that one. Thank God the body, even in gastroparesis, can accept minute amounts of botanicals. I mean, some people, you're backing them out like one of those iguanas that, like, my grandson just got one of those that, like, chameleons or something. That's like cute little thing. I do wash my mouth out with baking soda water after eating. I do not brush my teeth right after eating fruit to avoid brushing off enamel. I now avoid all citrus fruits. Yeah, I would. And I would. Okay, so here's the other problem. Don't just think topical. Think systemic. Inside the gum, inside the mouth, inside the tooth. You've got blood, nerve, and lymph pathways everywhere. Those are the three pathways that follow everywhere. Blood, nerve, and lymph. Blood feeds them, lymph cleans them, and nerve turns them on. That's, they're there, right? So without those three factors, you're a dead duck. I mean, your nervous system doesn't work. I can't breathe. If your lymph system doesn't work, you swell up and get full of tumors and then die from acid congestion choking you off. And if the blood doesn't flow, you're done right there anyway. But that sensitive teeth, and I submit to you, parathyroid, check your pituitary. You're probably full in here. Detox, get this mouth, get that GI tract cleaned up here so you can drain the sinuses, drain the gums out here. Do you still have your tonsils? See, so you're going to drain all of that. Get those kidneys to filter. The same issue, because you, believe it or not, you got to get all this acid out of your mouth, and you can wash your mouth out. Again, like treatment. You can wash your mouth out, wash your mouth out, wash your mouth out with bicarbonate. But bicarbonate doesn't make your lymph drain better. It's helpful, important to do that. But it doesn't help your lymph to drain better. You get what I'm saying? You've got to work internally to get this to happen. You got to go after your glands. You got to go after your organs. You got to get all that inflammation out of them, all that acidosis out of them. And it starts with those the kidneys and the skin. Thyroid. Now here's another one for you. Big thyroid, parathyroid. Skin, honey. You got skin, so you got to look at that. You can't have a thyroid down genetically, in my opinion, and not have some skin issues. You might not have full bust eczema or psoriasis or something, but you're going to have some weak skin. And remember, when you look at the eye, that skin, like that one picture I showed you, will have a skin ring. No name? Oh, good, no name. Okay. You see, this is kind of, let me see here. That's a skin ring around here. Darkened ring around the outside. Like the skin around the iris. My dentist thought I drink a lot of pop drinks. I think an alkaline food that's detoxifying, maybe 1 alkaline starch meal a day. Thank you so much for helping. Well, you know, if you wanted to power this, get yourself some alfalfa juice. You know, start get some alfalfa sprouts or grow your alfalfa sprouts. Get them real green. Start pumping alfalfa juice. You can pump your green juices, but alfalfa is going to be your most potent one. I would do that one. Everything else, do fruit. Do a lot of dark grapes, dark blueberries, blackberries, things like that. Packed with calcium, packed with nutrition. Excuse me. Milk, thank you. No, that was vegetable corn. They got the best vegetable corn I've ever tasted. And that's where your yogurts are. You know, anyway, at least it's vegetarian. But that's what I would do. I would go in and detoxify myself. You've got to get into your body and detoxify. Get your kidneys to filter. Get your thyroid up so you can get your skin. Even if you have to use a glandular temporary, get yourself sweating. Open up, because you're backed up. And you're you know, in this case today, it sounds like we're talking with people that are systemically very acidic. And you feel like they're burning, you know, all of that. It's like, oh. But think about that. What would make you feel like you're burning all over? There would have to be something burning you all over, right? If you feel it, and it would have to be happening, right? Right. So what could be burning you? Well, alkaline chemistry can burn, but you know you're not going to get up into the lies and limes. So, all right, what else side of chemistry burns? The biggest burn side of chemistry is the acid. This acid is burned. Acid. Now these stupid kids, MS-13, is throwing acid at people's faces and stuff. Sickening. Karma has a way of taking care of those people, though. But sad stuff, you know. Acids. And where are they coming from? I mean, just start going back and asking yourself these questions that medical doctors should be asking themselves to take themselves back to the wall. Hopefully you're smart enough to know that there's only 2 sides of chemistry and that you weren't taught 2 off the beat. I mean, you get a sense with Pat that they're kind of restricted in what they can teach. Imagine that. Imagine our great universities restricted their professors in what they can teach about the truth. Something sounds funny here. So, we're going to be a school of truth. Our school is coming along beautifully, and it will be a school of truth by experienced professors that will tell you the truth of things and how to get yourself well. And you know, like this one lad, some nice tips, you know, like on oregano oil and stuff like this, stuff like that. Be careful with some of this, though.